Today I played 5 premier games and 2 of them the enemy treated so obvious they literally killed us in our spawn from their spawn. One of them even was in the top 1000 ranking. On second thought, Litify just told me that even one of the other 3 games that I've won, the enemy top fragger was just whack banned, so that makes 3 out of 5 cheater games. If cheaters ruin the game, I can just go back to ESEA, Faceit, 99 damage and so on. If the gunplay sucks, I will still love my skins. I will still want to play my Fire Serpent. I will still invest and make money off the game. I will play more community maps like KZ or maybe some co-op once there are more maps out. I will spend more time on community servers, either fun modes, 1v1s, or before I go into the absolute spawn insanity of a game like Call of Duty, I will go for a community server that I feel like. Either headshot only pistol free for all, or maybe just an ordinary well set up deathmatch server like the one from the Cyber Shock universe. At late night I won't go and watch Dota, League or Warzone tournaments, but I will keep rooting for Rain, Robs, Kerrigan and Neo. I will place my pick'ems, I will bet money and skins on good teams, and I will watch their games with a hinge of anxiety. And when I need that sense of epicness before going to bed, I will still go back and watch the 2030 Pro Gaming highlights, and I will get freaked out once Freiburg works up Banana and Inferno and just aces up on Fnatic. When the game is so unplayable that even all of that, which I think is never going to happen, becomes a nonsense to me, I will start making community maps myself, which I actually am starting out on at the moment. And after all, I'm still a designer for a living, so there will be the day I will start getting into making Counter-Strike skins for the workshop. All of this and so much more is Counter-Strike, and all of this won't just die. You can't boycott this giant community that has become from what once was a simple Half-Life mod. Now it's CS2 and not CSGO anymore. Once it was CS Source and not CS 1.6 anymore. And you know what? Besides the graphics looking better, everyone thought CSS was a stupid run and gun nightmare in the beginning, and that's exactly how I feel about a change from CSGO to CS2 right now. But you know what? I don't care. Because to me and hundreds thousands of people, Counter-Strike is more than that. No matter how you want to call it nowadays. And to me, this patch also feels better than the release of the Revolver, the OP Deagle times, the Z release, the slow shooting M41S, the AUG and the SG meta. Whenever they removed Cobblestone and added the first variant of Vertigo or Overpass, I was there, and as much of a dogshit disaster that was, I will be there again. And if you're not satisfied with the game as it is right now, that's totally fine. I've been quitting Counter-Strike for a year just to be completely addicted the next year again since I'm 6 years old. Taking breaks is fine. You don't need to waste your time on boycotting something, because there's one thing you will not like to hear, but it's the damn truth. Valve, the people behind CS, are the same people that have given us Steam. And you know what? As much as I love to shit on them as well, there's one simple fact. Steam has been on top. Steam has been the platform for all gamers for one simple reason. Good service. For years. Better than all alternatives at all times. And if you are not fine with the game as it is, take your time off and just come back once the coast is a little bit more clear. Because the game won't die. If you never realized before, there are people who haven't played the actual game, not a single competitive game in any kind of way in the last 5 years, but they are still daily involved in the Counter-Strike community. Whether that's a caster, a creator, an artist, an investor, an analyst, or so on, you can name it. We are bigger than just another 1 year Call of Duty release. So keep your heads up. CS2 to be exactly, is at a bad spot. But it's always had its up and downs. Just take 2060. If you were there, if you were a global elite or anything close to that in 2060 and played matchmaking on a daily basis, there were times way worse, especially with the cheater problem. You could have queued the entire night, go for 10-20 games in a row, and have maybe 2 games without a cheater in both teams. Like 2 games. That's how Counter-Strike was once. And it got better. Now it's worse again. And if you are upset about that, if you don't like the game right now, just take your time. Don't worry too much about it. And I hope, once the day comes that things are gotten better, to see you here at home once again. Until then, I wish you the very best.